What is up, YT? I am so sorry that I have to come to y'all like this to bring you my first official New Year's video, okay? I have been trying to record this video for like the last 2 weeks and it just hasn't happened for me. I work a full-time job, and then outside of that I do a lot of gig work, and I have just been so extremely busy. And even with the fact that I have been off for the holiday season with my full-time job, I have picked up a lot more hours, almost like this is full-time, with my gig work. And I just am tired of not doing something that I want to do, which is YouTube. Like, I really want to do this. I really want to be committed to this. I like doing this, right? So I just said I'm going to come to y'all and I'm going to give you what I got. This is the real, you know. I wanted to be, you know, in tip-top shape with my hair and my background and all that. But, you know, at the end of the day, none of that matters. And so I wanted to come to you all to tell you, you know, hey, it's 2021, right? And everybody is so glad that 2020 is behind them and they're moving forward. And oftentimes with every new year we make a lot of resolutions and we make a lot of goals to create vision boards. We do many things so that we can feel accomplished at the end of the year. And I must say that although 2020 was a year that I never expected that I would ever have, while a lot of people are ready to just throw it away in the trash, I truly thank God for 2020. And I thank God for 2020 because often, even myself, I would start out and I would say, I want to do, you know, X, Y, and Z. And I'll say with God, like a couple years ago, I think, you know, building my relationship with God was like number 5 on my 5 things that I want to do this year list. Last year, I want to say it was number 3. But after the year that I had, I can confidently say and am doing making God number 1 on that list. And for that, I cannot throw 2020 away. I can't. I am so blessed. And it is not by my own works. It is definitely by the grace and mercy of God. And I can't forget Him for that. And I'm not. And I'm just tired. I'm tired of living my life the way I've been living it on my own understanding, and then wondering why all this bull crap is happening to me. And even amongst the bull crap, God has still been with me and still just, oh my God, thank you. That is all I can say. And hold on. So I say that to say, you know, I know a lot of people are like, just 2020, get behind me, Satan, right? But I cannot say that. If I was to do 2020 over again, I would do 2020 over again. I would do whatever would cause a quarantine to truly make me spend that time, be forced to spend that time with God. And only inside of quarantine, dealing with emotions of myself, emotions of my marriage, emotions with my children, emotions with my life, just where I am, a health scare, you know. COVID is not a joke. It's not a joke. The loss of loved ones. Black Lives Matter. I never thought I would ever see a movement so big. And I pray every day that those efforts and those fights do not just dwindle in the leaves like it never existed. So The learning and knowing the true meaning of Thanksgiving and Christmas. I cannot take back 2020. And I say all that to say that if you are in a headspace where you're like, forget 2020 and 2021 is my year, and you're writing all these goals down, I want to tell you that please, I am praying that God is number one on your list. And if he is not number one on your list, that he's on that list. Because like I said, 2 years ago, he wasn't number one on my list, but he was on my list. And he is, God is funny. Because the next year he became number 3, right? And this year he's number 1. Child, I cannot go anywhere further in this journey called life without him. I don't want to. I have done it for the last 34 years, and my life could have been so different if I would have added him. I'm not saying I wouldn't go through things. I'm not saying I wouldn't have no trials and tribulations, but I'm saying I would have included him in those decisions that I made. And you know why I'm so good? Do you know how good God is, that even though he gives us this realm to make our own decisions and he is there with us, honey, he never left me, and he has turned decisions that was not in my vision into my vision. Do you understand me? A part of my testimony. You know, and because of that, I am going into 2021 with him. Hallelujah. And I am going in 2021 not forgetting what he brought me through 2020. And don't you forget it. I know you want to throw it away, but don't forget it. I know you think you did it on your own, but you did not. Even if you do not, even if your spirit is not there with God, you ain't do it by yourself. He is always there. Always there. Even when you don't want him to be. That's when he's there even more. When you out here doing what you want to do. And y'all, I know I look a busted mess, but I am coming with a story. I have a testimony. You know, my life, and there were decisions that I made, because I'm telling you, regardless of how I was brought up, my mom did instill some things in me, and she instilled it to where I could have had God, and I would have been going on the right direction for my life. But I did what I wanted to do, which we all do. We are of flesh. If he knew that we weren't going to do what we wanted to do, there'd be no reason for Jesus. There'd be no reason. There would be no reason for a happy Easter. There'd be no reason for a Merry Christmas. There'd be no reason. I don't want to get off on no tangent, because y'all, I can do that. But what I will say is that I am thankful that he has brought me into 2021, and I am thankful that I'm going into 2021 with him. If you have not tried God, I ask you to definitely do so. If you're not ready today, hey, click subscribe and continue to come back every week to these kinds of conversations, and you will find out that my life has not been no crystal stair, okay? And he has brought me through all of that, honey. All of that. And it's only him. Ain't but no moon stars and nothing aligned up but him. So, I thank y'all for listening, and I am praying that as you go into 2021, you definitely put God number 1 on your list. And if you do not know how to do that, I would definitely encourage you to, you know, I'm not no minister, no pastor, no nothing like that, but I would definitely encourage you to read the Gospels. Start with Jesus' life. Although I love the Old Testament, because I love hearing the stories of the different things that God did. Oh my God, y'all. If you ain't up to reading, go watch the Bible. I think that's what it's called. If not, I'll put it in the description box. But that truly changed my life, watching that whole series of the Bible. I want to say that truly just got me started learning that you got to have a relationship with him. Yeah, just start there. I'll talk about some other YouTubers and pastors and things of that nature that that have really helped me along this journey in upcoming videos. But I start there, y'all. So I'm not gonna continue to bore y'all. But I do thank y'all for checking out this video, and I am just wishing you nothing but peace, love, comfort, and blessings from God above, and that you choose him first. Have a great day, YT. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.